Today I'm talking about hardcore fans and stans. There's a complete difference. Now, today we're talking about recording artists, so I'm specifically talking about them. And a hardcore fan, obviously, is someone who's super loyal, super dedicated, borderline obsessed with a particular, in this case, recording artist. A stan, on the other hand, is a pop culture term that blends the word stalker and fan together. It's not to be taken literally. It's a very casual term. Now, stan, the word stan is really supposed to be synonymous with hardcore fan. It's really just supposed to be a cute little word for a hardcore fan. But with time, there happens to be more and more of a difference between the two because of stan behavior. This generation of people, they take their fandom to a whole nother crazy, abusive, sadistic level that I just do not get. They attack other artists, they attack fans of other artists, they say really negative things, really personal things. It's really vicious. People get into wars on blogs and on YouTube. One of my friends actually got attacked on Twitter, kept getting all these really violent tweets because they were all about Beyonce and the people that they were talking to were all about Rihanna. It's just stupid, actually. It's really stupid and it's really childish, and there's a lot of things about stan behavior that I don't care for. And even though I'm all about Beyonce, I kind of don't want to be called a stan simply because of what other stans do. Listen, all of you stans, no matter who you stand for, be it Beyonce, Rihanna, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Gaga, whoever you stand for, here's some things you need to do. First of all, there's nothing wrong with having a favorite artist, but you need to respect other people's musical choices. Just because you don't like whoever they like doesn't mean you need to get all nasty about it and be all rude and stuck up about it. Just because they don't like who you like doesn't mean you need to be all nasty about it. There are other artists in the universe other than your specific queen diva, okay? Beyonce ain't the only broad on the block, okay? And I'm not, delusional about that. Yes, I think she is one of the best, but the key word is one of. Stop being so competitive, y'all. Seriously, it's not a competition. We just need to be grateful that there's so many artists to choose from and that there's so many different types of music to enjoy. I would be absolutely annoyed if Beyonce was the only singer out there. I would be so annoyed if she didn't have any competition. And when I say competition, I mean someone else that is in the same genre or maybe doing a similar thing, or I would be annoyed if she was the only artist available to me. So stop acting like there aren't other artists in the universe, and stop acting like they're irrelevant just because your queen diva exists. Don't just negate somebody's whole career and existence in the name of your diva, because what that does, actually, when you're rude to a different type of fan or a different person, it makes your queen diva look bad. It does. If I start cussing out a Britney Spears fan or belittling a Britney Spears fan in the name of Beyonce, all that does is make Beyonce look bad. Because people are going to go, oh, those Beyonce fans, they're this way and they're that way and they act this way and that way. Represent your diva well. Be nice. Be like, oh, okay, you like Britney a lot? Yeah, I don't like Beyonce, but I like Britney. Okay, potato, potato. That's cool. You can like whatever you want to like. It's a free country. You can do that. Crazy stans also act like their queen diva of choice is absolutely perfect. They act like the sun rises and sets on her bottom. Are you kidding me? Your queen diva is not Jesus. Not everything she does is perfect. Not everything she does is artistic. Give constructive criticism. Artists grow from that. They don't grow from people saying everything you do is perfect. They don't grow from yes people. I don't like every little single thing Beyonce says or does. There's some stuff I wholeheartedly disagree with. Hence me having this section, Seriously Beyonce, What the Hell, on my blog, in which I can give constructive criticism. Don't get all over somebody because they give a valid artistic criticism of your diva. It's one thing if they say something shallow like, oh, her weave is so off and she's just so fat, blah, blah, blah. That's different from, I think that was weakly produced, or the lyrics could have been better, or she doesn't always provide quality music. Like, pick your battles. Your diva ain't Jesus. Here recently, this is the reason why I'm doing this video, is because on the 25th, it was the 10th anniversary of Aaliyah's death. If you don't know who Aaliyah is, she was a R&B singer and actress, very talented, beautiful young lady. And a lot of stans from Team Rihanna and Team Beyonce, and apparently Team Sierra, were saying a lot of negative things about Aaliyah. And it was just like, what the heck? Like, why are you even doing this? It's not even really necessary. You're just being a hater right now. Just because this girl's getting a whole bunch of attention, Lord forbid on the day that she died. Like, why? What's the point? And a lot of them were telling me, well, Aaliyah fans and people who like Aaliyah are coming after us saying Beyonce wouldn't exist and Rihanna wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Aaliyah. Like, so that's negative on both ends. Stop fighting fire with fire. Just because somebody tries to negate your queen diva doesn't mean you have to negate back. You just exercise diplomacy and exercise PR. Like, some person said to me, oh, those 5 or 6 Grammys that Beyonce won in one night, she didn't deserve that. Rihanna should have got that. Beyonce did it. They did all of this trying to make me mad. And I was just like, maybe next year Rihanna will win. It's very possible. She was nominated several times, She'll have her moment. Everyone has their moment. They couldn't say anything. They were just like, oh, yeah, I guess so. And one more thing. Stop going after older, established acts like Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, all of them in the name of your brand new, young, fresh meat queen diva. Stop doing that junk. Stop being like, oh, well, she's old and she's lost her career and she's not even relevant and blah, 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 blah. Look, one of these days, your queen diva is going to be old too. And so will you. And it's going to really piss you off when the new kids and the next generation start attacking your girl. Rihanna fans, and this is just an example. For example, Rihanna. Rihanna one day is going to be 40 years old. She's going to be 50 years old. She and her fans are also going to be 50 years old. They're going to age with her. And whoever is new and current out then, their fans are going to be like, Rihanna ain't nothing because she old and blah, 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 blah. And her fans are going to be pissed off. They're going to be looking at them like, you are being so disrespectful right now. Like, for every artist that comes out and is really successful, they are paving a way for people in the future. They are paving the way for the next generation, because everything that they excel and do, that gives the next generation an opportunity to do that and then some. Okay? So Mariah, Aretha, Janet, they paved a way and accomplished a lot of things for your Britney Spears, for your Beyonce, for all the people that are out current right now. So just because you don't know anything about Janet and Mariah's career and you don't know how relevant they are and you don't understand their impact because you're 19, 20 years old and you're a fetus and you haven't been on the planet long enough, doesn't mean you get to disrespect them. You don't know anything about their career. You can't even speak on it because you weren't even alive to really enjoy it or absorb it. You were what, maybe 10 or so when their last record was out or whatever? You have no idea what their impact is. Stop being disrespectful because, again, like I said, one day your queen diva is going to be older too, and you're going to want people to acknowledge and respect and recognize your queen diva for her accomplishments in her older years. So shut up!